23. Karmic Release. My symbolic act of burning our prenuptial contract had washed over me with awe and elation. It had ignited hope like a spark within, and the veil that had once obscured my vision began to lift. I had felt the weight of liberation settle in, as if chains had been broken, and my perception had expanded, allowing me to see beyond the horizon. 3 days later, on 17 September 2016, I woke up with an insistent inner voice urging me to get to my office. The promise of a peaceful Saturday, devoid of business appointments, couldn't calm the intense pull I felt to channel a message. As I typed, excitement coursed through my body, catching my breath in my throat. Butterflies danced in my tummy, a sensation I hadn't experienced in a long time, one that signaled anticipation, not anxiety. My fingers flew across the keyboard as if guided by an unseen force. The words flowed effortlessly, birthing a message that would change my life forever. The concept of karma and karmic debt was foreign to me, but upon finishing and printing the message, I was overcome with tears. Shock, surprise, and a kaleidoscope of emotions. Reading it 10 times, each time brought a new layer of release and relief. Tears gave way to sobbing as relief and hope shivered through me. Something profound shifted within me. My mind questioned, plagued by familiar doubts and shame, whispering that I wasn't worthy of a breakthrough from a source beyond my tangible relationship with Henny. Yet, a mystical divine voice spoke louder, clearer. This message has become a guiding light, illuminating my path. I've claimed it as my truth, embracing its mystery and trusting its power to transform me. Alyushika, your karmic debt has been repaid. You are free. You are no longer bound by the inexplicable bonds and chains of the past. You were tested, tried, persecuted, and hunted for the sake of who you've been in past lives. You were born into this world because you owed a great debt. It would have been almost humanly impossible to overcome this, to repay this. But you have persevered. You have withstood the test of time as you perceive it from the earthly realm. You have time and time again sacrificed, allowed yourself to be judged, criticized, blamed, abused, and mistreated, submitting to the wants and desires of others. And yet, you have stayed the course. Yes, and in the process of staying on course, you have been remembered. You have overcome. You are the ultimate overcomer of all evil, as I have told you countless times before. There was great division within you, in the core of your being, because you were always in a dual contest, believing in the blessings destined to become yours, while simultaneously believing you must sacrifice them, leaving you with half-empty hands. You couldn't understand this within yourself, the detachment, sadness, grief, loss, anguish, self-hate, shame, and suppressed anger at yourself, the rejection of yourself. But now you do, Alushika. Now I allow it to rise to the upper dimensions of your soul and spirit, so you understand and know it is done. You are now free. You are ascending not to the next level, but to an entirely different cosmic consciousness, designed and created specifically for you. You have been shifted, redefined, remembered, reconnected, and recreated within your human frame. Your DNA has changed. Yes, you have experienced this recently. Yes, yes, yes. Alushika, yes, yes, yes.